So very good morning everyone. Let's quickly take a look at one question from professional and ethical duty of a CA, because this is one topic which many candidates will be thinking what I should cover, whether I should cover or not, whether it will come in exam. So to answer all those things, let's quickly discuss one question so that it will give you some clarity, and also it was asked in September 25 mock question as well. So Astra Limited is a listed entity which operates in the defense and fiber optic sector. So it supplies fiber optic. For main thing I want to tell from this question is, before we read further, is if this kind of question comes in the exam, if at all, you should be able to know what are the lines which are relevant for me and what are the areas I can ignore, because this question might come for only 5 marks. So you should be very clear on the time you will be devoting for this kind of questions. There is no point in investing 30 minutes for reading and answering this question, so that that is a main objective begin sharing these things. So if you see, the real catch starts from the second onwards, that is the chief operating officer is Mrs. Padmaja Srinivasan, mechanical engineer with MBA from Harvard. And remuneration is a bonus compared as a percentage of turnover achieved during the year, and an additional incentive for achieving an EBITDA. That's a real catch. Achieved, so additional incentive for achieving EBITDA in excess of 15% of the turnover. So EBITDA is based on the turnover. I'll specifically will come back to this why I am specifically emphasizing on it. So Astra has sold fiber optic cable amounting to 2 crores to Ethernet Bullet Limited, a company providing high-speed internet, all those things. So Mrs. Suparna Dasgupta has been given a 40% increment on joining Astra Limited, which enables her to comfortably pay off her housing loan, mortgage every month, etc. So next catch line in this question is, Mrs. Padma Srinivasan has communicated to Mrs. Suparna Dasgupta that many more benefits will accrue if she agrees to present the numbers without any modifications. So this is the key crux of this question. So requirement is, discuss the potential conflicts which are arising in the above scenario and the ethical principles that would guide Mrs. Suparna in responding to the situation. So now if you see, so the real aspect is, first one is addressing the Ind AS 115, because it is specifically given EBITDA is based on the revenue. So, as per Ind AS 115, it requires revenue to be recognized on satisfaction of the performance obligation. So, that is very important. Specific marks will be deducted on that, and the sale of fiber optic cable cannot be recognized on 31st March, as the goods are not yet transferred to the customer, Ethernet Limited, and it's still lying in the factory premises. So, it will be an indication that could be possibly the goods may not be packed, or there may be still something pending in inspection before transferring the same, etc. So, considering the above facts, the performance application has not yet been completed. So, if the revenue is recognized, then that means Ind AS 115 is not complied with. So that is the catch line, and also booking of this sale will result in understatement of inventory. So there are two loopholes that gets exposed to. One is overbooking of sales and underbooking of inventory, and also not compliance with the Ind AS 115. If you write this, at least 2 to 2.5 will be secured. Now addressing some from professional ethics angle, so pressure to perform and the ethical principles guiding the CA's responses in this case. So the objectivity stands compromised, and also knowingly disclosing incorrect information results in compromising integrity. So the key ethical fundamental principles that gets compromised is objectivity and integrity. So these are the two things you must first be this kind of questions. Let's quickly summarize. First, we should address some accounting angle, whatever is given, then you should gradually move to auditing angle, that is professional ethics. So moving on to the next. So if you see, knowingly providing incorrect information is regarded as professional misconduct. So then, to prevent such misconduct, the CA should not sign off the finance containing incorrect information. So by adhering to the ethical principles, CA will maintain a professional integrity and contribute to the trust and reliability placed in the work expected from her. But however, if she signs the FS containing the inflated numbers that to get along with that MD and CEO, Mrs. Suparna Dasgupta will be guilty of professional misconduct under Clause 1 of Part 2 of Second Schedule to CA Act. The clause states that a member, whether in practice or not, shall be guilty of professional misconduct if he or she contravenes any of the provisions of the regulations made under and guidelines issued by Council. So, as per the Council guidelines, a member of the institute who is an employee shall exercise due diligence and shall not be grossly negligent in the conduct of professional duties. This is as per Clause 7 of Part 1 of Second Schedule. So, first one is addressing from accounting angle, then auditing angle, then specifying the clauses, then concluding it. If you write like this, there is no way you lose any marks. So this question is just give you an idea of how this chapter is to be tackled. You can follow the same blueprint for addressing any other question as well. What I would recommend is invest just 30 more minutes and just cover a couple of more questions so that it will give you complete clarity, so that you can get this thought out of your mind that I am made to cover professional ethical duty. So then you will be fully prepared for the exam. Keep going, best. All the best.